Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we sort of made a decision with Will and Mizora here. Will has gotten his freedom, or at least he will once we defeat the Absolute. However, according to Mizora, his father will be dead soon now because she won't save him. Now, I still think there might be a chance we can save him ourselves, and hopefully that is true. But, you know, despite that, Rook here is in an absolutely wonderful mood because him and Shadowheart had a wonderful night down by the lake. It was very nice, even though he almost drowned during it, but we don't talk about that. And obviously, you know, we don't just kiss and forget, so we're gonna go and talk to Shad. Ooh, Gal wants to talk too. Better not been peeping on me. Hey.
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted.
Hell yeah, they are. I did want to talk about that, as it so happens. There will be time to discuss that later. There was something else I wanted to speak to you about. I did want to talk about that.
Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope?
Not in the slightest. It was wonderful. Just remember, you'll need plenty of practice if you're to become an accomplished swimmer. We'll see. Actually, yes. Not sure we should do that again. I kind of like this one. It's humorous, you know. Just remember, you'll need plenty of practice.
Trust me, I'll be an eager pupil, if I have a thorough teacher.
Oh.
Though I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that.
Well, I mean... I don't know what they would think of that. I mean, it's just sand, right? Hopefully. Let them think whatever they like. It doesn't matter. They will naturally assume we snuck away to make sand castles in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, we're very humorous. I like it.
But of course they will. I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
Oh, really? I mean, sandcastles are great and all, but it's not really what I was interested in. Alright. Good talk, good talk. Gale, what's going on, buddy?
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer.
Didn't we talk about this? Yeah, offers us a chance of survival.
Oh, yes, of course. I can see how the hammer we didn't know existed until Raphael generously enlightened us would take precedence. He's always struck me as the trustworthy type. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Alright, I think that's all we need to do in here. We did talk to Mizora completely, right?
To ask.
Come for a chat?
Nope. Alright. We've already rested. Yeah, that's what we did at the end of last episode. Let's go ahead and leave camp. Okay, right, so we had just freed Floric, right? That was her name, Floric? And she ran off to gather more allies for us. So now we have Gortash up above, but we're not gonna... I don't plan on fighting him yet. We're gonna cross... Well, actually... Do we have... Yeah, we have a thing there. A couple things back at Rivington I wanted to do real quick. Luckily, I've seen some of your comments before I got too far away from the circus. It was suggested to me that I should check the backstage. Because I didn't really... I know I looked back there and I saw like a rusty hand axe or something. But I didn't really look back there. So we're going to go check that out. Oh, wrong button. And I never talked to these guys.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without dribbles.
Just a moment. What song do you reckon that is? Performing the power. Maybe he'd like it if I play it with him. Oh, no. Okay. That'd have been neat. Hello.
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
What about you, Vix?
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
Okay, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. Anything back here? Just some backpacks. Yeah, see that rusty hand axe. Oh, that looks like maybe something more. There's a lot of blood there. Oh, no, it's not us. Oh, there's a path back here.
That might be worth a look.
Something over there. Sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him.
I think it will be. I mean, listen. What if saving his father would have led to more terrible things being done, right? He's a powerful being. I feel like him eternally belonging to a devil would potentially be really bad. Okay. We found a rusty hand axe, but I didn't see anything else back there. We do have the torso of Dribbles. So we're going to go talk to Madame Lucretius and see, or Lucretius, and see if that's enough.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
He's strange. I know I have his torso. Don't we? Oh, maybe I don't? Rescue the Grand Duke. Will severed his pact with Mizora even after she hinted that she could help locate and rescue Grand Duke Ravengard. It would seem the Duke is as good as dead, but perhaps we might still find and save him. Floric is immensely grateful that we freed her and helped with the threat at Moonrise. We are sure to have her and the Flaming Fist by our side when we need it most. I like it. Will severed his connection. Mizora gave Will a choice. He could agree to an eternal pact with her and Zariel, and she would reveal with where his father had been taken, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. Alright, where's Dribbles? Find Dribbles the clown. Has been used to create a gruesome art piece. We should continue searching for his body parts. Yeah, we found his torso. Maybe we'll find the rest of them as we go. Alright, well, if that's the case, go back to Worm's Rock. We have one little area to check over by the armory.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Oh, in the passage. This probably goes down to the prison, huh? Is my guess. Yeah. So that goes down to the prison. Oh, you got a sleeping guard there. That's probably better for you, buddy. Because, you know, you probably would have been killed if you weren't sleeping and you came in. It's really loud up here. You guys are talking like crazy. Alright, and this is the other area I saw. It looks like this might just be... Alright, this is actually nothing up here. Just some cinnamon rolls. Yeah. I do like cinnamon rolls, but...
What's gonna happen to us? We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Okay. So we know there's that ladder out towards the west on the outside that goes all the way up to the topper floors? The upper floors. But we're not ready to go there yet because I think that's where Gortash is going to be hanging out. So let's go across the bridge here. Blaze Savora.
Keep those feet moving.
Will do. Alright, and across here we have this. Speak to Lorcan about the night song. To Lower City. Okay. Oh, so we're about to go into the city itself. Alright. Well. Just want to take a look around real quick. This is really a pretty map. I love it. It's great. Alright, across or into the city. You're entering a different region. Venture forth? Yes. Now, I was warned that there are some really difficult fights in the lower city, so we'll see how that goes. And some of these splash arts are starting to make me nostalgic. Like the Grim Fortress place. That place was so cool. That was a great dungeon. Just the Underdark in general was really, really fun. And this is the... Is this the monastery? The monastery was really cool too. Now I'm thinking about it. I kind of wish I had explored it a little bit more thoroughly once I had betrayed the Gith, but I felt like Rook really wanted to just get out of there. And this is the is this the Goblin Stronghold? Is that what that picture is of? Looks like it with all the, you know, these what are these called? Standards. That was really cool too. Yeah, the game's been great so far. I could literally say that about every single piece of the game. This is Worm Rock. That's what we were just in, right? Loading screens are getting a little long here. Maybe it's just the lower city. Ah, and there's the Underdark picture. Alright, the lower city. Look at all those quests. Holy crap.
All livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result
We've got
in
so many people talking.
and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
Got everybody's name too. Who do I know to talk to? Alright, let's take a look at the map. Holy crap. I guess we'll just go down the list here. Talk to Gauntlet, Devella, and Elfsong Tavern. Investigate the murders.
Forget I said anything.
Don't waste a step.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to just talk to everybody. That's a lot of people. I guess we will.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Gawkers? Me?
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
You're not.
My herd are dairy goats.
I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
Goats for dinner.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Oh, he's already dead. He's already dead.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
No, they're not. You guys really don't know how this worked, do you?
You know the fold again, Extra? I told you you should have had it pictures.
Hello.
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Esteemed.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a Gazette?
I don't think this is your line of work, my man. That's terrible salesmanship. Get your act together. Not interested. I'd love to, but I'm a bit busy. Later. Get your act together.
I don't know how.
Oh.
I'm only 6.
Well, no, I was gonna help you. But nobody liked it, so... You know what? Fuck it. I'm helping this kid. I don't care. Stand up straight. Project your voice. Oh, okay. Listen. I was trying to help the kid. They don't understand. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorican, the Arcanist of... Could you guys be quiet? God damn, now he's projecting his voice. The Arcanist of Athkatla, the Recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temples and recover storied artifact the Night Song for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Ah. Journal updated. Rooms available at the Elf Song Tavern for parties large or small. See innkeeper Alan Aleph at the bar. Foreigners should be shunned. Their decadent ideas infect our youth, and they steal Baldurian resources without contributing anything. The recent wave of refugees should be driven from Baldur's Gate. Let other cities take them in. Baldur's Gate has already given enough. Got rat troubles? Not for long. Hire Stompin' Boars, the rat catcher, and your troubles are over. Small rats, big rats, giant rats, rabid rats, any kind of rat. Boars stomps them all. Reasonable rats, corpses, and rat pallets removed at no extra charge. References upon request. Attention! Have you been hexed by a hag? Lost a loved one to a deal? You're not alone. Join other survivors of hag treachery at Baron's Coop. Alone, we're vulnerable, but together we can stand up against hags. Very nice. Ooh.
Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging day. Shame.
Hey.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Truly is. You know what? I just remembered. I don't think we want Karlak right now. Because Karlak's quest is with Gortash. Mostly. Ooh, new campsite. Oh, this is cool. We're in the city itself. Neat. Okay. We're gonna have Karlak stay here.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Really?
Stay here. I'm glad you made it back, though. She seemed really relieved to have made it. Did you hear a night song? I wonder if I should talk to everybody now, actually, since we've all made it.
Come to bask in the glow of the
Okay.
Moon Maiden?
You definitely don't have anything new. What about you?
Oh, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
As do I. You're not interested in his offer. We can pick a fight while he's surrounded, or we can't pick a fight while he's surrounded by his steel watch. As do I.
He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
What do you think of his warning of the doppelganger in our camp? Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk? Yeah, what do you think of his warning? I forgot about the doppelganger thing.
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Thought any more about Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
The guild? You'd throw your lot in with the thieves? I didn't think a Harper would be friends with a petty crime lord. She is no one to be trifled with. The guild?
Nine Fingers is much more than a thief. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't learn of sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Okay. Can I ask you something
Ask
else? Dead 3, mentioned it in the Thids. What can you tell me about the Harpers? You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Would you be able to find it again? Oh, yeah.
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us.
Can you tell me about the Harpers?
I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding.
Surely people understand that the Harpers are working for the greater good. It sounds like you and the Harpers have a complicated history. Yeah, your history seems complicated.
You might say that. I left their service and swore never to return. Multiple times, if I recall.
I do remember that.
It is easy to get tired of the intrigue. The high causes shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A Harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. Harpers, stuffed with their own virtue, but always there. Always trying to help. So I returned to the fold. Returned to the city. Eventually they hung a title around my neck. High Harper. And I still do not know how to play one. If I wanted to spare Geraldus the same headaches, well, you now know why I needed him to be sure this is the life he wants. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no?
Surely people understand that the Harpers are working for the greater good.
Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been.
Discuss something else. Leave. Leave. I love the music here. You gotta get lost in it. Alright, who are we gonna take with us? Lae'zel, do you want to say anything?
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
Ordinary? It's extraordinary. Will's already with us, so Shadowheart.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
Home sweet home. It's good to be back. Better than hating the place without remembering why. It's good to be back.
I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
Will?
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
Okay. Mizora, do you have anything to say about Baldur's Gate?
Come for a chat?
No. Halson?
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
What news from the Grove? Don't downplay your achievements. The Shadow Curse would still hold sway if not for you. Something else I want to discuss for you? What news?
Wounds have healed. Damage has been undone. Balance has been restored. Those who seek to serve nature there can once again do so with all their hearts. There have been difficulties. Some initiates harbor too much admiration for Korga's course of action. Francesca will do what she must to rid them of such notions. She is well suited to the task. Better than I, perhaps. To cleanse a land of shadows is one thing, but to sway a heart from a dark path is another matter entirely. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid, to be a leader.
You served the Grove well, and found a worthy successor. No one can ask more of you. Grove aside, I'm glad you stayed with me. You could resume your position at the Grove once we've defeated the Absolute. Not everyone is meant for leadership. There's no shame in walking away. You served the Grove well.
Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oakfather willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
It was a good conversation. Maybe we'll bring Housen with us. I don't think he's got anything to do in the city. That's mainly what I'm going for, is like people that have quests that I'm gonna run into. So like Gale, we're gonna go to that shop. Asterion too. I think we'll bring Gale next, so we'll
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
Damn, that's something to think about. Come on, focus up. We have work to do. Paint a picture. It'll last longer. You alright?
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
No. Gale, with me.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Well, I do have need of you. Thank you. Join me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Leading on. Okay. Let's go ahead and head on out. Stories. See, look how much I've helped this kid. I'm gonna take all credit for that.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
I'm sure it does.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
The pong? What pong?
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
You sound so depressed, man. Guess it makes sense. Can I not talk to you? Guess not. What's going on here?
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
Oh, then she must not have done anything wrong.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Ah, the steel watch, yeah, it's... Yeah.
One blow and she drops like she's dead. Maybe she is.
Probably.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Uh-oh. Calm down, buddy.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
It's lovely. Anybody else I missed back here? Guess that goes up that way. So much. Okay. Let's just make our way. Where is the shop? So that's the Elf Song Tavern. The shop should be somewhere around here, right? Sorcerer's Sundries, yeah. Okay, well. Where are we? So we want to go down this way to get to Elf Song. Oh, what's that?
The history of the city itself is captured in the archives here. Fascinating results.
I wonder what those archives will reveal about us 100 years hence.
There's so many people.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the steel watch.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
No thank you. Okay, this is the Elf Song, right? Wonder how close the layout is to the first game. Oh god, everybody's got a name. I don't like it. It's too much.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet.
Goss.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
Yeah. It was quite the feast.
What about Estra's? She always has
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
Steel watch. Get him. Descent.
I'm so tough. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Old things. Check this place out. A nice tavern. How are we doing on XP, by the way? Not good.
Another? Should I have another? Oil me to preserve me, I need the courage.
The answer is yes. It's always yes.
No, I guess I've had enough. The brewer who made this beer used to buy all of our barley. Well, that's over now. Left the crops standing in the fields when we ran from the Absolute Army. Gone. All gone.
We? I only see you. I'm sorry for your loss. We had nothing, but you had enough left for a drink. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, if it were only me, it wouldn't be so bad. But I've got mouths to feed. Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way.
It's tough, man.
Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
There's a war on. Can he fight? Found any opportunities for him? Well, good luck to you and your family. Found any opportunities for him?
A fancy feller called Three Piece wants to place Corson as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do?
3-piece sounds like a crook. Bet if you join the Fist. That cleaner job sounds steady. Leaves you available to head back to the farm. I hear the Elminter Temple at Worms needs volunteers. They don't pay, but at least the boy will eat. That's a good solution.
Ah, that's a solid tip. Could work out for a gentle kid like Corson. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you.
You should probably think about that more than, jump into the conclusion of it being the best. Corilla, isn't that, Raphael's girl?
If it isn't Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, isn't it?
That's me. I hope you're right about saving the city.
The boss is always right. Even though he's so very wrong.
What exactly is your job? You're very enthusiastic. You really like working for Raphael?
More than anything. My old dwarfen master used to beat me and feed me scraps. Raphael treats me right and feeds me well. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens.
What exactly is your job?
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
Surely Raphael can defend his own house. Who would be stupid enough to break into a devil's home? Security must be tight. Who would be stupid enough to do that?
Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example. Talking about this won't end well for either of us. So, if you'll excuse me,
damn, my
conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Are you sure? You don't want to talk more? No? Okay. Okay, got a couple of fists there. Dora Thumbfoot. Alright, we need to get to the innkeeper. What is this? Murder target revere. Oh, the chef. Waiter.
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker go.
Oh, isn't like my quest to like kill one of them in order to get to the temple?
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I
Lamb?
bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry at discount price for a good cause.
Oh, the fake jewelry trick's a classic. What's the occasion? What kind of jewelry? What's this good cause?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
I'll buy your necklace. 200 gold. Keep your jewelry. Here, for your troubles. I think the situation here is about to turn around. You should probably stay. I'm sorry, I can't help you. But your Gortash problem may work itself out. Keep your jewelry. Here, for your troubles.
I don't know what to say. Except thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Such a good person. Alright, there's Alan. Roger.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem?
Truffles Smith. How am I going all the way around that way?
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Clovia Throaks. And
Drink up, Blars. We're celebrating.
Blars.
If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
What are you celebrating? Maybe I will. Depends. What's that you're drinking? You're celebrating when the city's in crisis? What are you celebrating? Maybe I will.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
A tailor? That's good, honest work. You married a tailor? Is that the best you could do? That's good, honest work, tailor.
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Host. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Clovia, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close? Blars, right? Are you serious about getting Gaspar to join your business?
Serious? I'd promote him from rat catcher, full partner.
No, Blas, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
Well, that was awkward. Alan.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well? I'm looking for a place to stay. Got anything to trade? Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Tell me about the murder.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
The whole floor? You're optimistic. What makes you so sure it'll blow over?
The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation?
Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one.
Cut the price and I'll spread word of this place for miles around. Hell yeah. Ooh, big roll. Oh, yeah. I got plus 14 on this. And I roll a natural. Oh, no, it wasn't natural. Never mind.
More asses and chairs means more coin in my pouch. You got yourself a deal. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
That's true. All right. I wonder if we go back to camp, will we be in a tavern now? That'd be cool. Okay, we got a whole bunch of people to talk to here as well. How do we get to the top floor? What's down here? Talk to Gauntlet de Vela. Let's go. We'll talk to everybody else, but I want to go upstairs talk to Gauntlet de Vela before we end the episode. Oh, is this not the... Oh, the stairs are over here. Bibs Broggan. Excuse me, Mr. Knight, sir.
Stelmane's Parlor. A place to receive clients and informants.
You can let them
I
talk.
wonder if it's as I remember it.
Maybe. Gauntlet de Vela.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through.
Oh, they didn't even, say a word.
Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you de Vela? Valeria sent me. Rook, adventure, curiosity? I'm no one, just another adventurer. Why are you so angry? I'm lost, I'll leave you alone. Are you de Vela? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm de Vela, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Continue.
God, that's it. Proof
What?
that I was right.
Okay.
I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev.
I know him.
He was a child of the god of murder,
My
Baal.
brother.
He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself.
That silly goose.
Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
To be honest, the cult probably never left. if we're going off of my character's sort of canon, in that, you know, he wasn't a very good guy. He was okay with I guess he wasn't okay with Baal, but you know, he had daddy issues for sure. What makes you think it's not Saravak himself? It's true. It's true. Could be. Came back once before. Any idea who it is? You said Saravak led the cult a century ago. He can't still be alive, can he? You're absolutely right. I have reasons of my own to think there's been an increase in ballast activity. You should raise this with your superiors immediately. What makes you think it's not him himself?
I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
Can't you help me? What will you do in the meantime? What about the other victims on the list? The ones who are still alive? I'll do my best. I've got better things to do. What about the other victims on the list?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
The Filling Fist should be protecting everyone, not just upper city folk. I'll see what I can do. That's your job, not my problem. If you only want to help the rich, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Thank you. Stay safe. Alright. Is this her parlor? Bloody signet ring.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Let me see that. Ring of mental inhibition. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they take mental fatigue for 2 turns. We've had one of those before. Notes on Stillmane's murder. Crime scene notes drafted by Devella Fountainhead. Deceased, Duke Bellin Stillmane. Location, private room upstairs at Elfsong Tavern. Cause of death, suspected blood loss. Or suspect blood loss. Observations. Ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance, like before death. Likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle, recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motive? Suspect Balus ritual, but won't tell Valeria that. Suspects? Questions. Map of murder. The map of the city bears a single marker, the location of one murder site, where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. Okay, it's another place I could go check out. Alright, let's check out our room. Rented rooms. Elfsong Hospitality. General tutorial. Foraging is a thing of the past in the Elfsong Tavern. To purchase camp supplies for resting, simply visit the dumb waiter hatch. Nice. Damn, check this room out. We're living high life. Look at this place. End of the day. Look at these beds. Empty plates.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
No, I was just like, aren't you happy
Keeping
about this
very
place?
well, I hope.
Hey guys, check out this tavern.
Yes.
Okay, nobody's impressed by the tavern. Well, I'm impressed by it. Sweet. Okay. Oh, they let my owlbear cub in here. Okay. Let's go back down here. Oh, wait, no, there's a ladder up here, right? I want to go up that ladder real quick.
Better not be cursed.
Where does this take us? How do we get up here? Where's the ladder at? Oh, there's a hatch right there, I see.
That might be worth it.
Cracked tile? Ooh. Take all of that. And of course that encumbers me. Here we go. There's a backpack up here. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow Volume 4. Let's take the ring. Apparently we can go up here. Oh, that's rented rooms. Oh, so I can get to my rooms from the street. That's kind of nice. Burlap sack. Nothing. Alright, back down. Oh, wait. I know you.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern!
I'm glad to see you're safe, Ophira. We're technically on top of the Elf Song Tavern. Why are you hiding away up here? I'm shocked you haven't been arrested for making all that noise. I'm glad to see you safe, Ophira.
And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer.
Oh? Oh dear, am I in trouble? I fear I could crush you with one hand. Cross your arms looking unimpressed. Oh dear, am I in trouble?
Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in.
Uh-oh.
I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elf Song. Mainly because only the Elf Song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dared to dream big enough.
That's wonderful, Ophira. I'm proud of you. Well, I think you should name your school after me, don't you? I'm glad to send all my students to you, obviously. Good to know where I should avoid. I'm going to send all of my students to you, obviously.
You're going to make me cry, damn you. Here. My very first lute. Tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
That was really sweet. And she gave me her loot. And a whole bunch of inspiration. Is it just a regular loot? That would be disappointing. Yeah, it is. Well, that is disappointing. It might look different, but what are you performing? Why does everybody play the same song? Come on, guys. I was gonna play with you, but I don't want to play that song. All right, well, we got a loot. Obviously, it's not as cool as my spider song, but Hey, Des. Coming to listen? Thank you. Performance successful. Yay. Okay. Probably still gonna... I might switch back to the liar. Alright, last thing we're gonna do before we end the episode. We're gonna warn Chef Revere.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there!
The rats are unimportant. Your name is on a list of murder targets you need to hide. It would be my pleasure. I'm an adventurer, not an exterminator. Haven't I done this before? I would never kill an innocent animal. You're mistaken. We've never met. Rats are unimportant.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
I guess that's fair. How hard could it be to kill the rats? Let's go do that. You have a cat. Why is the cat not doing it? You know what? We're going to end the episode here because we're going to want to talk to that cat to see why it's not killing the rats. So we're going to end the episode here. Who's saying that? Oh, there's a dragon born out there. I was like, that's an ominous sounding voice. Now I kind of feel bad for saying that.
No time for playing with cats.
Anyway.
Lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
Until the next episode, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.